What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirsty, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all what is in my backpack. School is back in session, at least for most people. Everything is college related right now on the interweb. So I figured I would do a what's in my college backpack, and then also kind of go over just essentials that you should have with you in your backpack. So let's get right into it. So this is my backpack. It is from Target. It is like a faux leather, just very plain black backpack. It's got a big pocket here in the front. There's two side pockets for like water bottles and things, and then there is the main pocket. School has only been back for like a week, 2 weeks now, so I don't have too much like garbage accumulating in here, but give it a few weeks and I'm sure I will. We're gonna start with the little front pocket first. I don't even know what's in here. In the front pocket, I have an assortment of pens, pencils, highlighters, things of the sort. And that's actually all I have in this front pocket. I don't know, the pocket's like really big and really deep, but I'm just always used to keeping like pens and stuff in that front pocket, so like I can easily grab them out for whatever reason. So I don't really know what else to put in there besides just pens. Every now and then like I'll throw a snack in there, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the big pocket. So in the big pocket, there's a little zipper pocket back there, and then there's like a elastic folder pocket, and then on the flip side there are two pockets right here. So in those two pockets I have laptop charger, and I have a pair of headphones along with the adapter that you need for the new iPhones, which is important. You never want to forget your chargers, because if your laptop or your phone dies, your life is basically over. So I always have my sunglasses with me because I live in sunny South Florida, and I don't want to get my retinas burned off by the sun. So I also have, I have an unfinished pack of nut mix that is just open, chilling in there. I literally always have a snack on me, like all the time. Even when I'm not at school, I always have a snack like in my purse, in my bag, whatever, because I get hangry. So always keep a snack on you. I also have tissues in there, just in case I start crying in the middle of class because you know, I'm stressed out. Or, you know, if your nose is running, whatever you use a tissue for, always have them. So in the back, like stretchy pocket, I always have my laptop with me. For all of my classes, I take notes on my computer. Like everything is off of our computers. So this is like a must. Like if I don't have my laptop, like I have no reason to be on campus. Also in that back folder next to my laptop, I keep this just basic black folder. And in here, I keep like important papers and stuff, as well as Scantrons. If you don't know what a Scantron is, it's basically when you take like an in-class exam. It's like you fill in a little bubble and then your teacher like scans it to grade it. I don't know. But I always keep these with me, even though I don't need these this semester actually, because all of my exams and quizzes are online. But I always just keep them, you know, just in case. And then also I have like my schedule, and then all of like the different like syllabi and stuff for all of my classes. Okay, so in the zipper pocket, what's in here? Always keep a hair tie or something, headband, whatever you want, bobby pins on you. Like I sometimes just randomly get really hot, so I like to like throw my hair up, so I always have a hair tie with me. Also, ladies, I think this is just a given if you're a woman, but tampons, pads, feminine products, duh. Moving on, wallet, obviously. Especially if you like live on campus, you need your student ID. At least when I lived on campus, we needed our student ID for everything, just like to get in and out of buildings. So I always have my wallet on me because I need money and my ID, and if you don't carry your wallet on you, that's weird. I have my planner, so I can, you know, write things down and know what's going on. Actually, this is my old planner. It like ended for the year. It was really awkward. I was sitting in class and I pulled it out to like go write down, you know, due dates for stuff. And I realized that it ended in July. So I was like, okay, I guess it's time to buy a new one. So my new one is coming in the mail. So when that gets here, I'm going to be filming a plan with me schedule, how to schedule things of that sort. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. I also keep just like a regular little notebook. This is just like plain like paper. I don't know, I just have a bunch of random stuff in here. Like I have different like video ideas and like grocery lists and to-do lists, all sorts of stuff. So I just kind of keep this like when I feel the need to write something down. I don't carry like a big like notebook with me just because I literally don't need it. I don't use paper for anything. I take all of my notes on my computer, so I have no reason to carry around like one of those big notebooks with me. I just don't need it. Then I have my glasses that I use to see because I am blind. I also should mention I always have a water or a container with me for liquids, whether I have coffee or water or whatever in here. I always have one to stay hydrated. Wow, that's everything. There we have it, folks. That's everything that's in my backpack. So I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to like things that I need. I don't like carrying a lot of stuff with me. That's just, I don't know. I just don't like having too much stuff. So that's everything that I have in my backpack. Now I'm gonna go into more of like all around essentials. Maybe this is like your freshman year and you're like, I don't know what I need. Then yeah, that's what this next portion is. So let's go. First is like medicine, or like Midol, Advil, Tylenol, whatever it is that you need. I would put this in my backpack if I was on my period, but I'm not every day, so I don't keep it in there for every day. But yeah, things like Midol, Advil, stuff like that. I also don't need this for any of my classes, but I did last semester, having a calculator on you, because obviously for quizzes and tests you can't use your phone calculator, so I always carried a calculator with me. I actually need to put these in my backpack, but I haven't yet. These are just little like post-it flag note things. These are good if you are renting textbooks and you can't like highlight or anything. You can just kind of mark it with this and it'll stick out of the side also, so you can reference back easier. So I have these because I do have a rented textbook. Speaking of textbooks, I don't take my textbooks with me to class because I don't need to, but I do have them. My textbooks, 2 of them are loose leaf, so I had to put them in a binder. But maybe if your professor wants you to bring your textbook to class, that's also something you should have in your backpack, obviously. Another thing would be like chapstick or lip balm or lip gloss, whatever it is you wear. I know my lips get chapped like all the time, so it's nice to just be able to like soothe them while you're sitting in like your 4-hour lecture class. So definitely like lip balm or chapstick, whatever. Also, lotion or like hand sanitizer or something, like especially hand sanitizer, because like college campuses are gross. There's like thousands upon thousands of people just all over, like sneezing, coughing, and just touching things and not washing their hands. So hand sanitizer. Like I mentioned earlier, I keep Scantrons with me, even though for this semester I don't need them. But usually for most classes, at like most colleges, they use some form of a Scantron. So you always want to have those with you, because maybe you forgot that you're having a test that day or a quiz or whatever, and you don't have a Scantron, and then you can't take the quiz. So also with the Scantrons, you have to have a number 2 pencil. So I always make sure I have at least one pencil with me, just in case. I don't carry a makeup bag with me because I rarely ever wear makeup, but if you do wear makeup, you would probably want to bring, I don't know, stuff to touch it up if it gets messed up throughout the day. If you care, I don't know. Even if I were to wear makeup to class, I probably still wouldn't bring anything to touch it up, just because I don't really care that much. But if you do, then bring some extra foundation or whatever it is you got going on. And along those lines, maybe bring like a little like mini compact mirror or something with you, just so you can like look at yourself if you don't have time to like stop into a bathroom and like make sure everything's looking okay. Also, like I said, with the hair ties, if this is another thing, like if you want to, you could carry like a mini hairbrush with you, just to like, I don't know, to freshen up. Once again, something I don't do and have never done, but just something to think about if you're concerned with your hair. Also, once again, this doesn't pertain to me this semester, but in the past, I've had classes where we've needed to use an eye clicker. If you're familiar with what that is, it's basically a way for professors to like take attendance and do polls and all sorts of different stuff in like large lecture halls. So I had my freshman year like a lecture hall of like, there was like 400 of us. And for the way for them to take attendance would be to pull out our eye clickers, and we'd have to like hit a button on it to show that we were there. So if you don't have your eye clicker, then that could lead to problems for you. So that's something I always just kept in the bottom of my backpack. I would never take it out. It always just stayed in there, because if I took it out, I would forget it. Also, I don't keep this necessarily in my backpack, but I always have it with me. I always have a jacket with me. Whether it's, a denim jacket, like a hoodie, whatever it is, because the buildings that my classes are in are like freezing, which is great, but I usually end up like shivering if I don't bring a jacket with me. So always keep a jacket with me, even in the hot summer months. It could be like 100 degrees outside, but I'll be sitting inside like shivering, so always have a jacket. Also, would be smart to bring like a little umbrella with you. I don't have one honestly either, just because once again, I don't like a lot of stuff, and if I get rained on, I'll survive. I actually don't have to walk anywhere on campus besides from my car to one building, and it's literally 2-second walk. So for me personally, I don't need an umbrella because I'll just run it. But if you have to be like going all over campus, then you're probably gonna want an umbrella so you're not soaking wet by the time you get to class. Something else to consider bringing with you is like a perfume or a body mist and or deodorant. I know, especially down here in South Florida, like the second you step outside, you start sweating. So maybe having like a little body mist or something to like freshen yourself up, so when you go to sit down in class, like the people next to you aren't like dying from your BO, which I have experienced. It wasn't my BO, it was the people next to me. And let me tell you, going off of smelling, it would probably also be smart to carry a pack of gum with you, or like a travel size of mouthwash, especially like if you're on campus all day and you're like eating and stuff, just so you're not like smelling gross all over people. All of my classes are in the morning at like 9 a.m. and for the first class that I went to, I was sitting next to someone who did not brush their teeth, and it was so bad. Like I literally, like he was sitting right next to me, and like we were at like computer desks, so we're like close, and I literally had to keep my head turned away from him for the whole class because I don't know if he was just breathing out of his mouth or what he was doing, but I could smell his breath and it was nasty. So, mints or gum or mouthwash, whatever you prefer, but just something to keep in mind. Another thing that I actually used to carry on me a lot because I needed it was like a little USB drive. You know, if you need to print something on campus, or if you're doing work on a campus computer and you want to save it, you can save it to your little like USB drive, which is just really convenient. All right, y'all, so that is gonna be it for this video. Hopefully this was helpful, especially if you're like going into college for the first time and you don't really know what you should have on you. This is just, it'll give you a little idea. Obviously, as you go through your classes, you'll realize, oh, maybe, you know, I don't need this, or maybe I should be bringing this. These are just some things to consider. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.